Drop 100 on the DJ, play some 90s R&B. Every day a different form when you ride and shot with me. I can take you to the mansion, hit a yacht and have a drink. You been California dreaming, close your eyes and don't you blink. Drop 100 on the DJ, play some 90s R&B. Every day a different form when you ride and shot with me. I can take you to the mansion, hit a yacht and have a drink. You been California dreaming, close your eyes and don't you blink. Let me sweep you off your feet, we do London for a week. Really ain't the one for waiting, but my presence make you leap. And it's ain't just about your body, want your mind and then your sheets. I don't fuck with none of these bitches, if I want you it's for keeps. I can show you how I'm living, take care of you like my peeps. Fly you out to Carolina, I can listen while you speak. You want Fendi, hear some cheddar, cause I know you ain't no leech. It don't make the problem better, but put a smile up on your cheeks. When I fuck up in that pussy, I make love like it's a treat. Cause I really say the moment for the times that we can't beat. Sleeping in my Texas tea, cause you said it smell like me. When I'm overseas, you callin', see my face and it's relief. She ain't used to money calling, all her niggas always beef. Off-white and Lil Prada, I want diamonds in my teeth. She ain't used to gangsta loving, kiss her toes and let me eat. I can give you your desire, cut you off and set you free. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. So, we're going to take a trip down memory lane back to MDC. MDC, Los Angeles, federal facility. It's the same place that Bricc Baby, Loose Cannon, and Big U are in there serving their time out right now while they fighting their case. So, I was on 7 South. I want to say I was on 7 South. And my cellie was the homie Mac from Carver Park. So he had just went to the hole. Me and him was cellies. My whole stay there, you know what I'm saying, to the time this individual I'm about to tell y'all about came into my cell. So Mac was my cellie at this time. Him and Bullwhip from PDL, they got into it, you know what I'm saying, and had a cold, like one of the coldest fights I've seen, man. It turned from somebody getting hit with a lock in the sock to recovering to a squabble to a biting match, plugs being pulled out each other to them getting pepper spray getting in the wounds, people screaming, all type of stuff. My cellie go to the hole. While he in the hole, I'm probably in the cell, probably about a week to like 10 days by myself, you know what I'm saying? So what the feds been doing is, being that the feds are being empty out due to First Step Acts and a lot of other laws that's being passed and people time being up, they have merged themselves with the state. And being that the state is overcrowded, the feds are picking up state cases. So you might have a gas station robbery. You might have a jewelry store robbery, which was known to be a state case. Second armed robbery, strong arm robbery, whatever the case may be. All these are state cases. But now what they are doing, when cash is taken and certain things are taken, they're hitting you with interstate commerce, saying that this came from another state. So being that this crossed over into California from another state, it might be going, well, it ain't no might, and more than likely is going back out of California into other states, you get hit with the interstate commerce. So I was seeing a lot of dudes who's supposed to be in that LA County jail, or that was coming from the LA County jail to the feds, that should have had state cases, was now going federal. I'm like, oh, you get caught with that blick, that's a wobbler. More than likely, a lot of people go to the state for them guns, and or if you fight it long enough, you get that throughout, get hit with a probationary period or something like that. And if you unfortunate, the feds might pick that up, and if the feds pick it up, it's gonna be ugly. It might be like a, you know, a 3 to 5, and you know what I'm saying, something like that. You might pull a little 25, 24 months off of it, something like that. But they can't pick it up in a lot of instances and cases they don't pick it up. So, however, this young dude, you know what I'm saying, from Park Village, you know what I'm saying, that came in my cell, you know what I'm saying, named Jungle, you know what I'm saying, he come in the cell, you know, he fresh to the federal system, but you know, I'm pretty sure he probably undone other jail time, like camp programs and stuff like that, probably been to the county jail. I can't remember if Jungle told me that he had been to the state pen, but you know, I know he's not a stranger to jail, you know what I'm saying, coming up, Compton, California, Wilmington Arms, you know what I'm saying, just in Compton, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's poverty. You know what I'm saying? These are poverty-stricken areas where the gangs run. You know, our people run. You know what I'm saying? For some of this is all we know. You know, we get caught up in these systems and stuff until we choose to flourish and or hold ourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? In which way we want to grasp. But let me stop talking about that and get on to the story. So, however, you know how I go. If you've been to jail, you first get a cellie in your cell. He come in there, you know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Where you from? Oh, you know, from Park Village, Compton. All right, bet, you know what I'm saying? Ant from Detroit Gangsters. So, off the bat, what you in for? Man, you know I'm in for a last robbery. Like, yeah? Damn, you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man, it might be all bad, man. It might be all bad. First federal case, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not to be in your business, you know. What happened? You know what I'm saying? What landed you in jail? How you get caught? So, as I remember, and this is allegedly, although this is public knowledge and something Jungle already did time for, Lil Tiny Rob already did time for, and whoever the other guys that was on the case that did time for. The only reason why I'm saying these two guys' name is because I was in a cell with Jungle, and Lil Tiny Rob is the other name that I remember that was alleged to this and was being brought up. So he like, man, you know, alleged, you know, he passed for like, you know what I'm saying, some meal tickets, you know what I'm saying? So off the back, you know, my ears pricked up, you know, I ain't hear nothing of this, but I am in jail. So I'm like, yeah, he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you know, alleged, you know, Beverly Hills, you know what I'm saying, you know, Beverly Hills, man, they be having all them high-end stores, man. You know, they be having the jewelry display hanging up in the windows. You know, down there in downtown LA, a lot of they jewelry that's in the display windows for people to see is fake jewelry. It's not real jewelry. And Beverly Hills is a different story. Beverly Hills really don't have no crime rate, nor do they expect for anybody to come down to Beverly Hills and do any robberies or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It just is, it's really rarely unheard of. So, however, a lot of stuff that they got in their window, if not everything, is real. So he like, you know, allegedly, you know, we get down there on the smash and grab tip, you know what I'm saying? That's a misdemeanor. It's really nothing. Smash and grab, you know, we go down there, pop, 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 you know what I'm saying? Hit, pop, 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 you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Do our thing, you know what I'm saying? Hop in the wee zip, you know what I'm saying? Get on, you know what I'm saying? Smooth getaway. So I'm like, how you here? Like, man, I messed up. I'm like, what you do? What you mean you messed up? Alleged, man, I dropped my phone on the scene. They take my phone, go on my phone. That lead back to some other stuff. So a phone was found on the scene. They go on his phone. However, I don't know if his phone was open. I don't remember him telling me if the phone had a passcode or anything like that. But, you know, he like, man, they get in the phone. And from there, they start merging everything and pinging stuff. You know, this Beverly Hills, man, they about to use that high-end money. So I guess they look at his Instagram and see from his Instagram that he's in contact with this Lil Tiny Rob from Insane. And I guess allegedly after the lick was passed on, that
Lil Tiny Rob got on Instagram and was like, you know what I'm saying, it's a robbery gang. So they had all this evidence and all stuff like this. So I'm just like, dang. So, he asking me, being that I've been to the feds, like, man, what you think gonna happen? How much time you think we looking at? I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I ain't go for no robbery. But just from experience, rotating with different homies, you know what I'm saying, that have been down, for robberies, and really been bank robberies. I ain't really seen too many jewelry store. I ain't seen no jewelry store robbery in the feds, man. Y'all supposed to be state. This is what I'm telling him. Like, man, I'm surprised they got y'all up in here. I don't know if they mad because it's Beverly Hills or whatever the case may be. But while, Jungle's telling me the story, I don't even lie. I thought it was cap. And then, he was just in there on his initial complaint. I thought it was cap with the initial amount, 2.7 million. I don't even remember him telling me 2.7 million. I just remember him saying it was some millions. I'm saying some meal tickets allegedly. So they finally come down with the real indictment. He get the real indictment, via mail through his attorney. Show me the indictment, I read through it, read how they got up on him and stuff like that. So this was like, 2 years ago, you feel me? I don't know if Jungle out. I think Lil Tiny Rob may be out, I don't know, but I don't know how much time them guys was given, but it was just crazy that this was my celly, you feel me? And, I read this paperwork and we were speaking about this situation, and now I ran across this situation on camera and or tape. So we about to get into this, and y'all already know it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna come and tell you.
Beverly Hills police say they have arrested 3 people, including a juvenile, who pulled off a smash and grab robbery that netted them millions of dollars in jewelry. The thieves smashed the front plate glass window of luxury jewels of Beverly Hills with sledgehammers in March, stealing jewelry from a display case and taking off in a stolen car. A 4th suspect was already in custody in an unrelated case, and at least 2 others are still on the loose.
So there y'all see it right there, right? So I don't know who is who. We not about to go in detail. Oh, that look like Jungle right there. We trying to point people out. It is what it is. This is spilled milk. This is something that has already happened. But, this is a story that I'm sharing with y'all and telling to y'all. So, being that I had the audio and footage, I'm playing it for y'all. Now, y'all see what's going on. Now, I don't know who idea this was, nor did I ever ask Jungle who idea it was, but I must say that the idea was a brilliant idea. You know what I'm saying? It was a brilliant idea, definitely for some poverty-stricken guys, that is usually on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to pull up, try to go holler at a rival, or get on bullshit, or be on a dope selling block, or be on a block selling dope or whatnot. So these guys had it in their mind, we going down here to Beverly Hills and we about to go get paid. Now, I'm not telling anybody to get any ideas or go do this, because the police are going to be mad. And they're probably going to try to throw the book at you, being that it's Beverly Hills and don't know crime, go down in Beverly Hills. If it is, the crime rate, if you look the percentage up, it's probably 0 point something, to where it's not going to even show up, or it's a ratio for it to show up. It's genius, because I'm not going to even lie. If I was just riding through Beverly Hills, as sometimes I do, me looking at that jewelry on the showcase in the display window, I'll be thinking that stuff like fake. You know what I'm saying? Or, moissanite and stuff that's just made and dubbed, because of situations like this, even though this is Beverly Hills. But Beverly Hills, they like, they not caring. You know what I'm saying? They so used to the rich and famous, and used to a certain elite class, that it's not even in their mind that a smash and grab about to go on, or somebody about to come do this. That's the furthest thing from their mind, that they got $2.7 million sitting up in a window. Who does that in a display window? 2.7 M's just sitting there like it ain't nothing in a display window. That's a cold game. All that stuff's supposed to have been fake. But it wasn't fake. And somebody had a genius plan to go down there and get some easy money. They got easy money, but as y'all heard for your own ears and as y'all seen with your own eyes, they say people was already apprehended. It looked like one of the other suspects was in jail at the time they caught up with him for another crime, you know what I'm saying? And it probably, you know what I'm saying, was a robbery, who knows? But if you just passed on that 2.7 M's, now we know you might not get the whole 2.7 M's once you drop the drop-off off, but you gotta at least get an M or somewhere close to there to where it looked like it was no more than 5 people, man. 5 people splitting the M? Man, come on, man. It wasn't supposed to be no more crimes committed.
Wow, watch the dog. Oh my God. Oh look, the dog is running after them. Oh my God. What the fuck? Come.
Hey, this is funny. So whoever that is filming that, and it definitely sounds like a white woman, you know what I'm saying? Whoever she is filming, you hear it sound like she's about to have a heart attack. She's, oh my fuck. Oh my God. She can't believe it's happening. She walk her dog every day through Beverly Hills. Live in Beverly Hills, probably been there about 25, 30 years. She ain't seen nothing like this. She see all these black guys hooded up, mask down, mask up, you know what I'm saying, come and hit these display windows and running off like they already know that is real. The jug is up. This is not fake. We know this real. And we just gonna chance it being at this Beverly Hills. And if it is fake, we just got duped. But it looked like they cashed in on what they was looking for. Now, in this live footage y'all hear that, so it looked like the jewelry store owners and them ran out amongst the rest of the lightweight chaos that was going on, because, you know, people see them running, you know, people getting out the way, they screaming, ah! You know what I'm saying? People acting like they seen the gun. These guys only got hammers, pliers, wrenches, and stuff like that. They got the toolbox with them, but not the actual blick. You know what I'm saying? They running with their tools and they jewelry, and I guess it looked like the store, like the jewelry store, had like a German Shepherd or something, had like a dog. And I don't even remember bro explaining that part to me and telling me anything about a dog, man. So this is just a funny situation, and I don't know if anybody was caught right there on the scene. I think it's safe to say that everybody had got away, you know what I'm saying? But furthermore, when I was reading the documents and reading the homie Jungle paperwork, him telling me out of his own mouth, I want to say, yeah, he dropped his phone. It wasn't nobody else. He want to say he dropped his phone, and from there, they got into that phone and, you know, found out a lot of other stuff, you know what I'm saying, like that. They got an arrest warrant or whatever and got in that phone. It's Beverly Hills, big money popping. They ain't playing. But just hearing that live audio, you know what I'm saying, versus the first audio I played from the news is funny. Whoever this lady was that was recording, it's like she's about to have a heart attack. She cannot believe this is going on in Beverly Hills, man. And it was just crazy that how these guys got caught. They might as well just went barefaced. They might as well just went barefaced shorty, because they was all masked down. You couldn't see nobody. You didn't know who was who. But they all still getting caught. They all end up still getting caught. They all end up still getting caught. And from what I seen, it looked like everybody was masked up. It looked like everybody was gloved up. So it wasn't no fingerprints left. So it looked like the phone brought everybody down. You know what I'm saying? It looked like the phone brought everybody down. I don't remember the homie Jungle telling me anybody snitched or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure at this time, man, that was about like 2 years ago, man, Jungle was probably on the yard bidding, you know what I'm saying, buffing, ready to come home and stuff like that. So, you know, just reminiscing, going down memory lane, man. Shout out to Jungle, man. Shout out to them guys that passed, you know, on that money. I don't know if they got to enjoy it, you know, if they just blew it, if they still got it, you know what I'm saying, put up, waiting to come home, or if they've been spending it along that bid. But that was a lot of bread stolen, man, and that was a genius plan, man, because I didn't think that Beverly Hills was doing it like that. With that being said, I'm going to conclude this there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like, and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
I know you capping. Man, I might make some nigga mad with this shit here, right? But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it real. Man, half of these niggas around here the police. And y'all got them hanging out with you. Half of these niggas that got on the stand, my nigga, and testified on niggas, right? But them y'all homeboys. They come home, y'all celebrate them. Y'all got them at boo, cool, this, all this shit come around. That's why I don't fuck with these niggas. Cause them be the same niggas that got them gonna get on the stand and testify against your ass when y'all here in the streets. See, that's why I got the way, dog. It ain't nothing out here but niggas gonna tell on each other. Get on the stand and testify. Oh, it's niggas around here done testified on niggas. I got paperwork, niggas done testified, got on the stand on niggas, and don't even got nothing to do with the motherfucking case. That's how scared these niggas is around here. Fuck they talking about. It can happen though.